At what point did Boosie start, the whole friction with Boosie start?
When he dissed me on Vlad.
Right.
I never met Boosie in person.
And you think he was just standing up for what he saw as Birdman's best interests?
No, I believe he was just standing up for his best and, what he believed. And he wasn't wrong. I just saw an opportunity where I could capitalize off it. Like I say, I don't get upset with these guys when they come for me because I was really in the streets, but now I'm on the internet. And I look at it like I jumped started my career with him. Mm-hmm. So I'm grateful for that. Because think about it, he could have picked anybody from New Orleans or Baton Rouge to talk about, but my name come up.
But he talks about you like you are the Antichrist. Like you don't actually see Boosie get like too out of character on his Vlad interviews too much. Mm-hmm. But when your name came up, it's like he could barely stay in his chair. He was so upset talking about you. Because
you gotta keep in mind, BG, and a lot of people rap about me. He heard all these stories about me. So it's like it's sort of like, man, you my hero growing up, and now your name involving some bull. You tarnished all this, and I get it. That's why I respect it. But I realized that when I didn't have the backing and the support when I come home, that this internet was the way to go. I was happy he did that because now I'm like, okay, I respect that you stand on what you're standing on because I was once a part of that, and I was on the side with you on now, but now that I'm over here and you playing, okay, well it's this internet stuff. Let's get it.
So he said that you were punks while you were locked up. Where did he get the idea of that?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it was guys, just like people was hitting me or telling me stuff about him, is people hitting him up. And that's the only thing I was like, now Boosie make these rules. They be with this street stuff. Now you going off rumors. You wasn't in jail with me. You never saw me put my privacy in a man, but you airing this out. So you can't be mad when I say stuff about you because you saying stuff about me that's not true. You wasn't in prison with me. You never saw this. You don't have no proof. I don't have a right-up for indulging in homosexual activity. There's nobody who could say, I walked in a cell, I called him. There's nobody who could say they could describe how my privacy looked. But yet you ran with that on the internet.
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool. This how it's going. Okay, well, using potato cuts.
I was surprised to see Boosie say something like that, where it seems like he's somebody who normally would not lie or exaggerate, and he said that with such confidence, even though I haven't heard anybody else say that. Like it just seemed like kind of out of character for him to be going that hard with that accusation.
But you remember he said this on Vlad, he say, man, he hurt my feelings. He hurt my feelings. He said I was in PC. So when a man hurt, it's like you scorn. So what you gonna do? I'm gonna do two things you disrespect a man online. It's called him a rat and a homosexual. But I have the bulletproof emotion. So when he shot that at me, I was like, well, where the homosexual at? Why you ain't no homosexual come forward? Nobody in my unit come forward, but you, who's in the state, who don't know me, come forward and say this boldly, like you say, and don't have no proof.
Right.
But that's the world we live in. That the internet love lies.
But he said that you got people life. What was he referring to with that?
The rumor that they got going on now about me being a snitch.
Okay.
Telling everybody. That's what he talking about. You know what he talking about.
But you said that you only told on dead people.
Right.
But he clearly thinks it's a different way.
And like that's what I say, where his proof at. They only going off of what Hassan Campbell said. And then it's like two other people that went with that, but then Vlad went and done some homework, went and done his digging, and like, well, your name not in there. So I was like, oh, all right. Well, find my name then. Because here's the thing. My name already dirty. People gonna rock with me, they not gonna rock with me. I'm not tripping off that. I feel like, yeah, I did cooperate. I admitted to that. But I'm not gonna take that charge what he tried to put me on. And I like when they keep bringing it up because it keep my name going in the algorithm and in YouTube. But it's going back to I say, he was upset with me, flashed out on me, and went with other people told him. And I understand it, I get it, because I say you gotta keep in mind at the time when I come home, Boosie was the hottest thing for us on Vlad reacting to stuff. It was street dudes, gangsters, everybody supporting Boosie, rocking with Boosie. And when I come on and start pointing out certain stuff, that's when I come with the people's champ, because when he dissed me on with the Twitter, people was in his comment going with me. I was like, oh, his fans, Rocket, I got people, oh man, I'm the people champ. That's when I put that in, incorporated that name, because the stuff he was saying and stuff I was saying, people was like, okay, this dude is really from the streets. Yeah, Boosie was in the street, but this dude making a lot of sense. So that's when a lot of his file, a lot of people just started rocking with what I was saying.
There's like a counter movement to a lot of the gangster shit online where, like, you know, a few years ago, it was shocking to see Charleston White saying shit about how we needed to lock up all the gang members or the people shooting each other. We need to lock them all up. That was like, whoa, I can't believe he's saying that. Now you see so many more people saying that, and you see a lot of people kind of trying to, like, have more logical responses to the snitching conversation, which is almost like going in the face of somebody like Boosie, who's like an extreme traditionalist. There's like a lot of people who want to be like, let's take a more reasonable approach towards this. So I can see why people will kind of rally behind you in that sense.
Yeah, but like sometimes, honestly, Adam, I don't like when a lot of people go with me. I like the people go against me, because when people go against me, it lets me know I'm doing something. Whenever somebody bring your name up on YouTube, you're doing something right. When they stop talking about you, then that's the problem. So as long as my name's still coming up, I'm in the algorithm, I'm making me money, people talking about me, I'm good. Because here's the thing, I'm not on the internet talking about I'm back in the streets, I got me about 20, 30 bricks, or I'm about to go drop this, or I got workers. No, I denounced the streets. I violated my name dirty for it, and I don't have no business in nobody's neighborhood talking about, oh, you got the pills, you got the weed, or you got the bricks. I ain't got no business doing that. So they ain't gonna never worry about me going about the hood.
So you wouldn't even expect somebody to trust you on a street level at this point. So it's like an easy way for you to just opt out of all of it.
Yeah, because here's the thing: if I was still in the streets and there's some dirt on your name, this would always tell people this. Remember this: whenever a rumor come up about you, there's some truth to that. It's got to be, because why people gonna connect you to certain stuff? You know what I'm saying? So if I'm at the commissary line and a homosexual walk up to me, might ask me a question, I'm like, oh no, they got this, yeah, this. So now certain dudes in prison don't talk to homosexuals, period. Whereas if I just give a homosexual conversation, now the rumor gonna spread. Oh man, yeah, he messed with that boy. Man, he was talking to the boy at the commissary boy. They might be about to hook up to go into the unit and sneak around, whatever. This never happens. That part, the sexual part never happened. Nobody never see that part. But if they see me talking to the boy at the commissary, now for the ones who got who got the homophobia going on, they gonna scream, man, he messing with that boy. Because what he doing, he's not supposed to keep no company in jail. Two things, he's supposed to keep company with a rat and a homosexual.
So you're saying you kind of f***ed up by having that brief conversation in line just because it allowed people to come up with that narrative? Even if it's hypothetical?
Right, because how I talk to people out here, that's how I was in prison.
Well, that's the shame with prison, is that you basically have to reduce yourself to the level of a bunch of idiots rather than be able to live life on your own terms.
But you know the thing I don't like, and I did a post on my Instagram about this, it's a lot of guys that was in prison saying, I don't talk to homosexuals, I'm not going to sell with a homosexual, I don't want to do no business with a homosexual. But now they on the streets following a homosexual on Instagram, all in the lives.
Yeah, they're wearing clothes with the names of famous rich homosexuals on it. Not like, today, but like in general, a lot of people are.
So that's why I just be like, man, these guys out here, I'm just enjoying life, Adam.